Hello, and welcome to 1.20 Snapshot 23W12A, and I think it's fair to say this is the archaeology update. Even though they've called it like Trails and Trials update, it's actually the archaeology update. All these new pottery shards and pots added to the game. It's also a brand new structure as well for archaeology. So let's get started. We're going to go, and here's all the pottery shards. There's Angler, Archer, Arms Up, Blade, Brewer, Burn, Danger, Explorer, Friend, Heart, Heartbreaker, Howl, Miner, Mourner, Plenty, Prize, Sheaf, Shelter, Skull, and Snort. And going through them all, you can see them all right here. Some of these look really cool. I love like the Creeper one, and like the Warden, and there's like the Treasure Chest, and the Love Hearts. The Love Hearts look pretty good as well. I love the little doggy, the little wolf right here. The little dog is really cute. Nice pickaxe here. There's some really cool ones. I like the diamond. I feel like some of them would be more popular than others. And you obviously find these, like even like the sniffer. The sniffer looks really cool, and the skull. And you can find these pottery shards in suspicious sand and in suspicious gravel. Another new suspicious block added to the game. You can find pottery shards in using your brush. And you can find this gravel in ocean ruins. So if you go to ocean ruins, the new suspicious gravel is found here in the ocean ruins, in the cold ones and the warm ones, which you can tell by the watercolor. So if you see the water right here, it's like a bit of a darker blue. When you see a lighter blue, that's warm ocean. And right here, you get to spot some suspicious gravel if we look around for it. There you go, there's one right there. And you use your brush that, and get the brand new pottery shards. And here we are at the brand new structure, the Trail Ruins. I guess this is why it's called Trails, as part of the update name. But you'll find this. You'll see it by the colourful terracotta. And you can start digging your way down through here. You dig your way through, going through, and you'll find suspicious sand and gravel. Obviously, you brush that as you go through. You keep going down here. This is like how you would explore it normally. And there's all these like different random terracottas, which is pretty cool. And you keep digging, and make it all the way down to the bottom. And it's pretty deep. It's a huge tower. And when you hit cobblestone, that's usually the bottom. And when you hit the bottom of the tower, you can go one of the 4 directions, and there'll be a pathway going off from this main way. Here you go. So you can go across here. There'll be a whole bunch of rooms as well. You can actually see a room right here full of all of the awesome archaeology. It's a lot of fun to explore this. You know, obviously use your brush on these blocks. Yeah, use your brush right here. And the main thing you want from these is going to be the new armor trim. We got wood hoe. But yeah, the new armor trim was really cool. And that's the main thing you want from one of these. You know, obviously once you get diamonds, you can like duplicate it. Yeah, when you go through here, it's awesome. Let's actually have a look at this in a creative world. And here's a look at the entire structure right here. We're in a water only world. And if you use this command right here, /place structure Minecraft trial ruins, which is the name of the new structure, you can place a structure in. You can use that for any structure as well, which is pretty cool. And so yeah, so you'll see this tower sticking out the top. You'll see the terracotta. You go down here, dig your way down in the middle. There'll be a big room here, and then a pathway going across with some little rooms sticking out to the side. Let's create a couple. So if we fly over here, you can see the ocean monument over there and some like random underwater ruins. Bam, spam a couple in. And they should have the same sort of layout, so we keep spamming a couple in. You'll see there's a tower. Couple of rooms sticking off to the sides, and that's how it should spawn. You'll get like sort of random rooms and random sort of tower configurations. I actually like all the sort of terracotta blocks, you know. I never usually spawn in mesa biomes. I actually have spawned in one in my new hardcore series, which you should check out. It might not be out yet if you're watching this video straight away. But yeah, if you don't spawn in mesas very often, it's a very cool way to get some terracotta blocks. So let's spawn another one in here. Have a look at this one here. Yes, you can get longer hallways. I think they're about the same length, the hallway. And it seems to be like these 2 rooms spawn very frequently, and then not many rooms there. It's a cool sort of like village-looking area. Like, it's nice to have some like colorful blocks spawn in like underground structures to not all be like stone brick and stuff. The next feature we're looking at is the ability to edit signs. So we place a sign down here and just type in hi. Normally when you click done, the sign's locked and you can't access it, but now if you just right click it, bam, you can go in here, write hi, hello, or anything you want to write. You can also go on the other side of the sign, right click it, right on this side as well. On the back side right there, bam, back side of the sign, and you can even dye the sign, add glow ink to it. Then when you right click it, it'll actually still have the dye and glow ink applied, so you can then write, you know, glow, or anything you want to write, bam. It'll be in that glow ink, which is pretty cool. And the way to lock the sign, if you don't want anyone to actually access your sign, to use honeycomb and right click it, bam. Same thing you do with waxing copper, so you just like wax the sign, so now you can't right click it, you can't right click it as much as I can. And this also works for hanging signs as well, so hanging signs are the same thing. Right hanging sign, right high on this, and go to the back of this one as well. Right high, bam, there you go, works on both sides of that. Honeycomb and that, boom. And this is really cool, so if you have like a shop, you can write shop here, and you can have what you're selling, and on both sides of it, so if you're walking down the street, you can see, which is pretty cool. It's a nice quality of life feature. That's the cool thing about 1.20, all these quality of life features added. Next up, we have the sniffer egg, which you can find in the warm ocean ruins right here. The water should look a bit more light blue, and you'll find it in the suspicious sand under here, so if you find some of that, use your brush, and you'll be able to find these eggs. And when you have your egg, you place it down, and it will take 20 minutes to grow, but if you put it on moss block, so you grab a moss block right here, it'll only take 10 minutes to grow, so make sure you put it on a moss block, so it takes half the time. And you'll start to see it crack as it progresses through its stages. And if you want to get more eggs, you can breed 2 sniffers with the torchflower seeds, which they'll dig up. So after they've dug up some torchflower seeds, you breed them together, and they should drop an egg. So we'll just, there we go. Walk in here, and there it is. Bam, grab that egg. This egg really looks like a dinosaur egg. I mean, like, you look at it right here, like, it looks like a real dinosaur egg, which is pretty cool. With the sniffer being an actual dinosaur type mob, it's very cool. And they've also added a brand new flower as well that the sniffer can dig up. Oh, it might dig it up now, or is it just a torch flower? Did it dig it up? Oh, it did dig it up! Yo, let's go! The pitched pot. That was pretty lucky. Now we can actually show you the new plant. Plant it in here. This actually got leaked before, like by that badger guy. I think he got like caught for cheating. So you place these down here. Oh, there you go. There's all the stages right there. Bam. You might get lucky and get it like fully grown on one bone meal, which is pretty good. You have the first stage, second stage, third stage, and the fourth stage. Oh, look at that. There's actually another stage right there. Bam. So if I put another one here, there you go. There's all the stages of the plant. And all you got to do is in survival mode, you can just like break this. And when you're in survival mode and you break it, and you place the flower down, it won't have the little pot plant at the bottom of the plant, so you won't have that. But it still looks pretty cool, and if you put it in the crafting table, you'll be able to get cyan dye from it as well. It's a pretty expensive way to get cyan dye, but it's also pretty cool. It's a very nice looking flower as well, looks really alien looking. And the next new feature is the new amethyst block, which is the skulk sensor calibrated using the amethyst shard. So if you grab a crafting table, go in here, place your skulk sensor into the crafting table in the middle, and place 3 amethyst shards like that. You get the new calibrated skulk sensor, which you place down. Looks pretty cool, and it works with amethyst, and you can like use redstone and certain signal strength to lock it to certain kinds of sounds. So basically the way it'll work is, so you'll send in signal strength, so if you put the torch here and then one dust, it's a certain signal strength. And you put more dust, it'll be a different signal strength. I'm not quite sure which signal strength it is. I'm not like a super redstone guy. That's for the redstone people to like work out. But you send a certain signal strength in, and it'll lock the skulk sensor to be only that signal strength. So only certain sounds will be detected now. So I'm jumping, and it won't detect my jumping. So that's really cool. Does it detect the block breaking? So this actually makes skulk sensors way more cool for like secret doors and stuff. So if you have like a base, you can run past it, jump, sneak, everything, do all that, and the secret door won't open. So let's say it's like here, and the skulk sensor activates the door. So you literally can have a room with a button, and it like won't activate, but you can do like a certain thing, like maybe, I don't know, like blow a goat horn, for example, and like that'll open the door. That'll be really cool. Like you just like blow a goat horn and the door opens, or like you eat some food or something like that. So like only you know the way to get in. And this is really cool. Like I don't know, like other applications of like some sort of crazy farm. Like, I can imagine the farm, like the crazy Minecraft farms, because you can like then use this for like wireless redstone. So you can have like another one of these over here, and like the amethyst like transmits it somehow. I'm not quite sure super how it works. I'm not the super redstone kind of guy. And the final thing you'll find in the new update is these brand new armor trims. They look amazing. It's called Silence. You'll find these in the deep dark. You obviously throw them in the smithing table, and it really looks awesome. Like it's got like the cool like skeletal ribcage type look to it, and it has so much like of the armor covered. So like it looks like you actually have like copper armor here. This is like the copper on iron. It looks like proper like, I feel like having the iron to like bone is really cool underneath, and this is like Neverite right here with red. It looks really red. Look how cool this looks. This is like one of my favorites. Having the coolest one in the deep dark is probably what they were going for. Like to have the coolest armor trim in the deep dark is like another reason to go to the deep dark. Not that there's not enough reasons to go there already. There's already the notch apples in there, which is really cool to get. And that's it for this Snapshot video. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Minecraft Snapshot. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.